Hello, Rama Put. Hope all are in good health, feeling great, wonderful, having a happy and peaceful life. Now let's continue with the next chapter. If he is aware of my presence, he betrays no hint, gives no sign. His body is supernaturally quiet, as steady as a statue. Not once he catch my gaze, for his eyes continue to look into remote space, and infinitely remote it seems. I find this scene strangely reminiscent. Where have I seen it like this? I rummage through the portrait gallery of memory and find the picture of the sage who never speaks. That recluse whom I visited in his isolated cottage near Madras, that man whose body seemed cut from stone, so motionless it was. There is a curious similarity in this unfamiliar stillness of body which I now behold in the Maharishi. It is an ancient theory of mine that one can take the inventory of a man's soul from his eyes. But before those of the Maharishi, I hesitate, puzzled, and baffled. The minutes creep by with unutterable slowness. First, they mount up to half hour by the hermitage clock, which hangs on a wall. This too passes by and becomes a whole hour. Yet no one in the hall seems to stir. Certainly no one dares to speak. I reach a point of visual concentration where I have forgotten the existence of all save this silent figure on the couch. My offering of fruits remains unregarded on the small carved table which stands before him. My guide has given me no warning that his master will receive me as I had been received by the sage who never speaks. It has come upon me abruptly, this strange reception, categorized by complete indifference. The first thought which would come into the mind of any European is this man merely posing for the benefit of his devotees? Crosses my mind once or twice, but I soon rule it out. He is certainly in a trance condition, though my guide has not informed me that his master indulges in trances. The next thought which occupies my mind is this state of mystical contemplation nothing more than meaningless vacancy? Has a longer sway, but I let it go for the simple reason that I cannot answer it. There is something in this man which holds my attention as steel filings are held by a magnet. I cannot turn my gaze away from him. My initial bewilderment, my perplexity at being totally ignored slowly fade away as this strange fascination begins to grip me more firmly. But it is not till the second hour of the uncommon scene that I become aware of a silent, resistless change which is taking place within my mind. One by one, the questions which I have prepared in the train with such meticulous accuracy drops away, for it does not now seem to matter whether they are asked or not, and it does not seem to matter whether I solve the problems which have hitherto troubled me. I know only that a steady river of quietness seems to be flowing near me, that a great peace is penetrating the inner reaches of my being, and that my thought tortured brain is beginning to arrive at some rest. How small seem those questions which I have asked myself with such frequency. How petty grows the panorama of the lost years. I perceive with sudden clarity that the intellect creates its own problems and then makes itself miserable trying to solve them. This is indeed a novel concept to enter the mind of one who has hitherto placed such high value upon intellect. I surrender myself to the steadily deepening sense of restfulness until 2 hours have passed. The passage of time now provokes no irritation because I feel that the chains of mind made problems are being broken and thrown away. And then, little by little, a new question takes the field of consciousness. Does this man, the Maharishi, emanate the perfume of spiritual peace as the flower emanates fragrance from its petals? Let's continue the next chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. Rama Rama Popote.